Oh my God. Earlier this week, Keir Starmer went fully towards the right with his latest immigration rules in a pathetic attempt to claw back reform voters. But it will never work because people who've fallen for the reform bullshit will stick with them. And why wouldn't they when Starmer's offering the same policies? Strangely, all this stems, of course, from the Brexit that frog-faced fascist fucker Farage inflicted on us, where Europeans doing care jobs were told they were no longer wanted here, so people who live relatively close and were able to come and go were replaced by people who came from the other side of the world who have no choice but to stay. Happily, Starmer seems to be trying to get things back on track with the EU, which could help to ease the situation as well as bring in some much needed economic benefits, which the right wing press are absolutely furious about. Love it. But the thing Labour should have done this week was to bring in more left leaning policies to at least give an option. Things like a wealth tax, parity with tax on earned and unearned income, proportional representation, stripping back the royal family whose income rose last month by 53% from 86.3 million to 132.1 million. Something that's patently, obviously unfair when people are relying on food banks to live. It's funny how many people think I'm a Labour supporter just because I criticise Reform Party Limited and their cult. Yes, that's with an L leader, Nigel Farage. I voted Labour in the last election because, like most people, I was pissed off with 14 years of the Tories running the country into the ground, and in my area, it was a tactical thing to do to get rid of them. I've seen some good things like unemployment rights improved, NHS waiting lists reduced, making a start on dismantling the House of Lords, but I've also seen some terrible right wing appeasement going on. What we need is a government that governs for the people, not the wealthy and bigoted, and I honestly think the Green Party is where any future lies. They've always stuck to their guns, obviously on green and environmental issues, but also with their wish to introduce a wealth tax and get rid of the royal family. If Starmer took some of these kind of policies on board, he'd be able to offer an alternative to the racist, Trump sucking Reform Party. Although you can't help thinking a lack of carers from abroad might give the government an excuse to nudge unemployed youngsters here towards that career, maybe with sanctions on benefits. But do we really want carers who don't actually care and are only doing the job to tick a box? If you enjoyed this video, a like or share would be appreciated. Want to see more? Why not subscribe? Comments welcome.